Hello, everybody, and this is, in a way, it's probably going to be like a video blog type thing. So, in addition to audio podcasts, I'm thinking of introducing some kind of little bit screen capture video stuff for everyone so that people can actually look at what I'm doing on my screen. So here we go. It's a straight from the camera image. It's a raw digital negative. I do convert all my CR2, so Canon RAW files, into digital negatives, primarily because I believe DNG format is a it's a wide accepted format. It's not proprietary. It probably will outlive all other proprietary formats, and I believe the support for it is going to continue to be across all platforms. And they, generally speaking, take a little less space than Canon RAW files. So since I have 400,000 images on my obscenely huge storage system here, that means that even a little bit of saving as far as the file size is concerned is great for me. This is my two hard drives, and this is my supplementary external hard drives right there. Solid is the solid state, and liquid is not liquid state, but liquid is the non-solid one. Anyways, in the first one, so I just wanted to talk about how I deal with images just as soon as I import them. So here we go. One of the first things I do is I import them into as I mentioned, as DNG. I also rename all the files, and with very specific logic. My logic, I do it right off the bat. All my files start with my name and the date when the image was taken. It helps me to find the files, since they all start the same way. I can sort them in any way I want, even outside of Lightroom. So it just makes things easier for me. I also include the name of the model in the file name, and the reason for that is because if this image somehow ends up on the internet, I've uploaded into any kind of website or not, assuming they do not rename it, of course, then my information is going to be embedded in the file name. So you can see whether the people are searching for me or for the model, my image is going to be the one showing up. The same applies to the caption. In the caption, I include once again my name and the name of the model. If there was a team present, including photography assistants, makeup artists, hairstylists, they would also be listed here in the caption. I also include my copyright information. I probably should fix this one as well here to 2018. Multiple reasons for that. In addition to search function, so that my images can be found on the internet and rank hopefully higher than other images. It also helps me to remember the names of everybody involved. Sometimes, if I look up an image from from long ago, from like 3 years ago photo shoot, I might struggle to remember the name of the makeup artist if I never work with that makeup artist ever again. Well, guess what? I mean, just simply looking at the EXIF data, the metadata of the file, I will have all that information available to me immediately. So that's very convenient, just especially for people with bad memory for names like I do. The other thing is, like, if you note in my file name, the name and the name of the model are separated by dashes rather than underscore. And the reason for that is, even though I cannot swear that that's 100% true, I did read somewhere at some point that Google engine treats dashes as space, while underscore is just non-existent. Therefore, if there was an underscore, then the Google would just see it like this, like one messy Max Ehrman, like one word. Well, if I put a dash, it actually sees the Max Ehrman as two separate words, which it is. Anyways, I also make sure that the copyright status is always changed to copyrighted, and my name is present there as well. I also include my full name, which is my legal full name, Maxim Ehrman. And the reason for the making sure that this is copyrighted is so that if any of my clients ever try to print it in a professional lab anywhere, the labs usually do see this copyrighted status in the EXIF info, and if they do that, they typically request a print release. That simply allows me to monitor the when somebody wants to print my images in a professional lab. Usually I provide print releases to models, if they request one. I have no issues with that, but simply allows me just to control it a little better. What else? I usually use the color. So, I use both color and star system to sort the images. Usually when I select when I start selecting the images, I just mark all the ones I want to retouch as red, then I narrow it down to yellow, then green, then blue, and if the ones that I'm definitely ready to work on, it goes as purple, so that's why it's this one. And then usually the star system for me is a secondary support system, so usually there's no stars if it is just a working image, and then I would give it I would create different versions of the image and then rank the versions of the image with stars. So and the one that is definitely approved, that's when it will get the 5-star rating, and so I can sort the images this way. What else? Well, I guess that pretty much covers the. I do not really use keywords unless keywording at all, unless I'm posting it to my website. So that may be a good or bad thing. I'm not quite sure. It's something that I just didn't get around to research enough yet. I probably should. But yes, before uploading to my website, I do keywords, relevant keywords for the search, specifically for my website, for those images. So I do that only then. But other than that, that's about it. If you have any questions about the importing of the images or anything else, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you.